Hello, friends. So we're back again, and now we are looking at hospitality through the lens of the cross. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh my gosh, hospitality during the crucifixion, what can you possibly mean? Well, when I look at Luke 23, verses 32 through 43, I see our Savior, Jesus the Christ, as the ultimate host. So Luke's gospel tells us that Jesus was rejected by the very people who should have known better. The people failed to recognize Jesus as the long-awaited Messiah because he was not what the religious people had expected. They were looking for a powerful king, but instead they got a poor carpenter. They wanted to embrace triumph, but instead they faced the tomb. Instead of a king's coronation, Jesus receives a criminal's conviction. In Luke 23, we encounter Jesus on the cross hanging between two other death row inmates. Jesus endures the taunt of the soldiers and the religious leaders and even one of the criminals. But realizing his majesty, the other criminal comes to the defense of Jesus, recognizing his divinity, and pleads with Jesus, saying, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. And what does Jesus do? Even as Jesus is suffering the torment of the cross, our Savior offers a staggering welcome, saying, today you will be with me in paradise. Ooh. Jesus offers this heavenly welcome to a member of a population that we would cheerfully discard, gladly deport, and dutifully execute. A thug, a felon, a guilty death row inmate. This, my sisters, is the power of bottomless hospitality. You know, I often wonder what this encounter tells us about criminal justice reform today. Also, we move from the cross to John. Jesus tells us that he is preparing this place for us, for you, for me, for the criminal that hung next to him, that death row inmate. Jesus, acting as divine host, invites this criminal to be with you and me in paradise. Likewise, Jesus promises us that he is busy preparing a place for us. Through John's gospel, Jesus offers us a promise that he, as the co-creator of the universe, will prepare a place for us. Jesus says, in my Father's house, the gospel song paraphrase, there is plenty good room. Clearly, the hospitality that Christ calls us to is not a spectator sport. It is active, compassionate, and it is transformative. In our Father's house, there is indeed plenty good room. I invite you now to take a few moments to share aloud or reflect on the questions 17 through 21. See you in a minute.